Happy Friday the 13th, y'all. What's up? What's up? How's it going? How are you all dealing with the full moon hangover? I know for myself it was a doozy, but it was one of like, I gotta get things done. I gotta get things done. Like getting all my ABCs in order before my WXYZs. Definitely a time for like pumping things out, getting things done. But still very like feeling like every step of that way that I'm like, I'm gonna do this stuff, I'm gonna do this stuff. Like, I'm dragging my feet, like coffee me up, people, like I need the caffeine. So I know it's been really like lethargic, but really like getting things done, which is like amazing because we're going into summertime. We want to make sure if we're going to be going off on little weekend trips and stuff, that we want to be like tying up all the loose ends and keeping things done, being present in our own lives, getting rid of the grossness, getting rid of, going through the house and being like, I don't need it, I don't need it, I don't need it, I don't need it. I'm really inviting in the sun, really inviting in that beautiful energy. Almost like fire. Fire is very, very cleansing. It's very hot and it can burn things to the ground, yes. But it's also super cleansing because it can burn to the ground, right? And we can start anew, we can start afresh. So with that said, I was going to do the Moonology deck, but I don't have her with me. She's at the office right now. So I decided to go with the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. I just felt like next to the Moonology, this would be the... Woof! Okay, we already have jumping cards, my friends. I thought that this would be the best deck to start our day with. All right, and universe already threw cards at us. So let's see what we have. Okay, so we have Destiny. This very much is kind of like the wheel. We are sitting atop our circle right now. We are getting things done. We're enjoying that bright, vibrant light. The only thing is remembering when you're at the top, what goes up must come down, my friends. But this is saying like you're going to be in a place where you can use the tools in your toolbox. So next time the circle spins around, you're going to be able to get it upright that much quicker. Okay, then we have Heartache and Loss. We just had this card the other day. Okay, this is letting go of things that aren't serving us. It's gonna suck. It's gonna hurt. We're gonna have a hard time with it. Maybe we need to let go of that toxic relationship. You know, the one that's super fun and it's a great time, but you know that's toxic, baby. You know you need to let that go. Or maybe you have that friend that's really, really codependent on you right now and you're like, I'm trying to grow and I can't grow because you're like hanging on me, bro. I love you so much, but I gotta like love you from over there because I gotta give me some space to grow, baby. Okay. Then we have material and spiritual prosperity. Okay, once we let go, once we release the heartaches and the loss, and this could even be like a physical death, my friends. Maybe we've lost somebody close and we haven't taken the time to mourn that. All right, this is saying feel those feelings. Allow those feelings to come through. It's okay to feel your feelings. It's okay to sit with them. It's okay to allow them to flood and come through. Again, it's cleansing, very like fire, letting that water whoosh, flow, but then understanding emotions are like the waves of the ocean, all right? They come in, they're big, they're beautiful sometimes, they're frustrating, but then we need to let them go, okay? And start anew. We're not meant to sit into them, and that is going to bring us this material and spiritual prosperity because we're going to be able to breathe again. We're going to be able to start anew. And then have standing your ground, okay? Keeping your boundaries firm, okay? Like I said, letting go of this toxic relationship, letting go of these codependent friendships that are dragging you down, that are holding you back. Standing your ground so you can be true to you, so you can keep your prosperity moving, so you can keep the train moving. And while you're doing all that, my friends, we need to connect with our spirit guides. Okay, they can't help us if you don't call them in. If you don't sit down and make contact with God, Buddha, Gaia, Jesus, whatever you perceive him, her, it to be, your higher power. If you don't literally sit and have a conversation with them like you're sitting over coffee with a friend, guess what? They can't come in and help you. You got to be able to lean on them to give you this strength, especially during this heartache and loss, because it's not going to be easy, and to keep your boundaries, because sometimes that's not easy either, especially if you come from a place of trauma and you're a yes man, kind of like I've been for years. I'm really having to learn this lesson. It's not easy to stand tall. It's not easy to stand your ground. So let your guides help you along the way, okay? Let them give you strength. Let them be there for you. Let them help guide you through meditation, or through connecting with the trees, or going to church and praying, however that looks like for you, whatever your specific denomination is, allow it to come through, allow it to give you that strength. I will be in the office all day today. I'm hoping to get there right around 10:30 today, and then I will be hanging out till about 6. I might take a little lunch break around 3:30, 4 o'clock, but I will be there all day long. You guys can come shop some crystals. That is going to be restocked soon. So if there's anything you've been like, oh, I haven't pulled the trigger on this or that, now is really the time, because everything's going to be ready to be replenished. We're going to completely be redoing all the crystal stock. I still have a bunch of apothecary items I am going to be adding to it, of course, now that the plants are growing, everything's coming in. Or if you want to come in and get a quick reading, I do still only do Reiki by appointment. I can set you an appointment for today, or we can set an appointment for next week. But come on up, come see me, come visit 51 Ralston Street in Keene, upstairs from the New England Fabrics. Until next time, my friends, so much love. Namaste. Stay safe. Stay positive. Have a beautiful weekend.